Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 233 on this fine, stupidly hot morning. I mean, it's apparently 27 degrees, or round about that at the moment, so hope you guys are staying safe and hydrated out there. Anyway, first question is from Gunner. There's two questions. One, what do you think about the new Ultra Dragon Overframe, as in the new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? That would be the God-surpassing servant. It's scary. Great card, very powerful. I haven't got it on the screen, but for those who don't know what it does, I'm just reading it off Edo Pro at the moment. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, and it's also unaffected by your opponent's activated effects during your opponent's turn. Okay, so it's not quite like an Ultimate Falcon or a Full Armor Master. It can make 3 attacks during the battle phase. Once per chain during the battle phase, quick effect, you can target one monster that was special summoned this turn, or one face down card that your opponent controls, destroy it, and you can only use this effect once, thrice per turn? I didn't notice that before. So it can pop something 3 times. Makes sense, considering it's a 3-headed beast. Okay, yeah, that is pretty terrifying, and yeah, it's capable of ending games. Whether or not we'll hit it in Richician format remains to be seen. I know we did talk about it in our group chat. I mean, there was a suggestion to limit it, but I don't think limiting it will do anything, especially since one's all you need anyway. I mean, with all the Blue Eyes Ultimate forms, apart from Neo, which is generally played at 2, you only play one of each Blue Eyes Ultimate monster anyway. Well, that being said, I feel like Primite Blue Eyes, which usually plays 2, only plays 1 Neo anyway, but still, I mean, obviously we haven't got it over here yet, but yeah, we'll have to see if it, whether or not it's too toxic for a casual format. But yeah, there is a chance that it could end up being banned in Richician format. But like I said, there's a great card though, and the artwork, amazing. Two, what do you think about the what? Oh, new freshly shown Marik cards. Oh yeah, you showed me these earlier. I must have just edited it. Yeah, they're quite impressive actually. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. The fact that there's a gold card fusion now is just wild. I mean, it's really quite incredible. It'll definitely make the deck better, stronger, I think. I don't know if they'd be splashed into like a more generic Egyptian gold deck like what I have. But but in Ra's own deck, definitely. I mean, it was also said that support for the other two gods I wanted as well, but knowing Konami, I'm sure we'll get something for Obelisk and Slifer eventually. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make some edits to that Winged Dragon of Ra deck I made in that deck building challenge video a while back. Actually, are they in? No, I don't think they're in Edo Pro yet. Yeah, no, the support isn't in Edo Pro yet. But when it is, I'm making some edits. And I feel like the YouTuber Syriax will be jumping for joy as well. Let's see. Next questions are from Jesus Delago 26 with more anime questions as usual. 1. In episodes 5 and 6 of GX, Jaden duels the Shadow Duelist Titan. What do you think is the legacy of the Shadow Duelists from the original show when it comes to Marek and Bakura? Did they inspire duelists like Titan to become Shadow Duelists since Battle City was televised? I feel like they would have done, yeah. Hence why he has a fake Millennium Puzzle, which he called the Millennium Pendant. I literally just remembered that. That was quite funny, as well as Jaden insulting him for it. I feel like he probably would have got some kind of inspiration from Marek and Bakura, maybe. Well, maybe more so Marek. I don't know. And I feel like it would have also inspired the Shadow Riders as well. Most definitely. 2. Do you think they should have had Alexis end up with Chaz in GX to show Chaz's growth from being a mean duelist to one who is eventually respectable? I'm not so sure about that one. I mean, I feel like Alexis and Jaden are more suited. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those stereotypical things where like there's some kind of chemistry and connection or whatever between like the main protagonist and the main girl. Um, um, but yeah, not sure about Alexis and Chaz. I mean, I know Chaz did try and get with her in that one episode, but I don't know. I can't see Alexis feeling that way about Chaz, regardless of how Chaz is. Yeah, they seem to be more suited as just friends, but that's just me. I mean, I don't know what other people would think. 3. If Weevil never threw Yugi's Exodia cards in the ocean, would Yugi's duels have been boring to you if he used them to win every major duel, like when he duels Pegasus, Kaiba, and Marek? Interesting question. In fact, I remember TGS Anime doing a what if video about this a while ago, which was what if Yugi never lost Exodia. And what he said was it would have been easier for him during the Duelist Kingdom arc because he could fall back on like one strategy, the Exodia strategy, or the other, but then might struggle a bit with it in Battle City, because of the difference in rules. Because obviously in Duelist Kingdom, like direct attacks aren't allowed, but you do auto lose if you don't put a monster down to defend life points, which I didn't know was a thing until a long time later. Whereas Battle City is more accurate to the real rules. Um, and he said there would have been like a situation where um, Yugi would learn or have to learn to just live without Exodia. And there was that possibility of relying on Exodia being boring. Um, it's quite a tough one. I mean, like I said, I don't think Yugi would have used Exodia all the time. But when he did, it feels like it would make duels too easy for him to win. Um, yeah, whereas I feel like it's more interesting and exciting if there is like if the protagonist is struggling but is then able to come back in some epic and strategic way. Um, Whereas Exodia would be too much of an easy win. Um, so yeah, I guess um, Exodia would have been kind of boring, yeah, after a while. And that's coming from me, someone who genuinely likes playing it. Not the FTK version or the Millennium version. You know, those versions of Exodia can get fucked. But um, but yeah, that answers that one. And the last question is from Dozer Shark. What do you think about this one? If the main characters dueled someone from the other shows, like Yusei versus Bastion, Yugi versus Shark, Yuma versus Joey, Jaden versus Crow. Yeah, that definitely would be interesting to see. I mean, there have been these live scripted duels where that's happened, and yeah, there have been Yugi Troopers who did duels like with physical cards or an Edo Pro or Master Duel, where they've done things like that. But, but seeing it for real in the show like would be really cool and epic. Yeah, sort of like one of those what if series. Um, I mean, I guess with some matchups it would be easy to guess who would win, um, but it would still be cool to see. Um, I mean, in the case of these matchups you've listed, I mean, I can't see Bastion beating Yusei. I mean, Shark, um, I feel like would eventually get beaten by Yugi. Yuma and Joey would be close, I would think. Same with Jaden and Crow. I mean, it's hard to predict who would win between Elemental Heroes and Black Wings. So I'm just wondering where Bertie went. Well, in any case, that idea is a cool concept, definitely. Might not be done like as like an anime duel, but yeah, scripted live duels and YouTubers like taking these matchups into their own hands. That's a cool thing to do. Um, then again, there hasn't actually been a live scripted duel for 2 years now. I mean, the last one, I believe, was Little Yugi versus Grandpa Moto. Um, but there wasn't one last year, and there hasn't been one this year. Not sure why. It'd be a shame if they stopped doing them. I mean, I'd love to see those again. I mean, there are matchups that I would love to see. Um, in fact, I remember when I sort of did it myself, like I did a Yusei versus Jaden scripted duel with help from Dragon Master, um, and there was Yugi versus Yuya, which me and Weber's Five did some time ago. I feel like those could be remade at some point. I think I still have the scripts somewhere. Um, and yeah, I think maybe with protagonist matchups, I could have an alternate ending. Because I know um, when I did the Jaden versus Yusei one, a few people wanted Yusei to win, and of course Jaden won. So I feel like that caused some disappointment. Hence why I'm thinking if I redo it, I'll do an alternate ending. We'll see though. And that's going to do it for questions in this episode. Thanks a lot for your guys' questions. Very cool ones as always. And if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comment section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Friday, which is usually in the morning, I guess, UK time. So be sure to get a question before then so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, and stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.